Yeah.
Okay, so tell us what we're gonna make today.
Okay, we're going to make an avgolemono, chicken avgolemono soup. We're going to make the rice pudding and taramosalata.
Nice.
Taramosalata is over here.
Today, for the first thing is Avgolemono soup.
Avgolemono
So
soup,
what do we
yeah.
got to do to start with Avgolemono soup? What are the ingredients we
The
need?
ingredients, you need chicken, parts of chicken, any kind of chicken parts, except breast, because bone, like bones, or legs, you know, two chicken
So how many
legs.
chicken legs and stuff are in
No,
there?
there's not chicken legs, there's some bones that I bought.
So you just buy chicken bones
Yeah, yeah.
and you threw them in the pot with some
With
water?
some water, and the most important thing is to wait here till it boils so you can skim it. Okay,
So
here
you're gonna turn. So that that's gonna boil for.
a boil, and we'll wait till we have to skim it first.
And then you'll skim.
And over here, I already have the chicken broth ready.
You got a chicken
Broth
broth.
ready, yeah. So we'll make the soup here. This one
Where'd
is
you get the
just
chicken broth from?
from time, like I will boil some of this and I put it in the freezer.
It doesn't even have to.
And how long are you gonna boil the chicken for?
This one here, you can boil it 2-3 hours, doesn't matter. But this one here is ready.
Slowly.
So you slowly, like an hour and a half, 2 hours to make the chicken broth.
Okay, got it.
Excuse me, Dimitra. He doesn't have to put chicken. He's got a chicken base.
Then in it, you need
So it's not the same to have a chicken base.
Base,
and what-
or the
you want to
chicken
make
broth.
chicken broth, and basically the chicken broth is what you're doing over here,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
frozen.
chicken broth, yeah. So this is, because I make it before, like
Yeah.
when I have chicken, or whole chicken, and I use it for chicken mehilopites or pakapama, I keep the bones, and I boil them and make my own chicken broth, which is this one here.
Right, and then
So-
you froze it.
Yeah, and then I freeze it. I put it in bags. Yeah.
You
So,
really
but
do
here I'll use some more ready-made because that's not
Chicken
enough. Yeah.
Okay, so in addition to the chicken broth, which you've already made previously,
And you
add
can
some
put
existing-
water, but instead of water, put chicken.
chicken, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
It
so
tastes better. Yeah.
next,
Next. Okay. Now this one here is going to
so
boil.
you're going to bring that to a boil, and then you're also going to bring
Yeah.
this to a boil,
To a boil. Yeah.
and you're going to skim.
Skim.
all the-
Yeah. This is very important to skim the.
Why is it important? What happens if you don't?
Because
skim?
you'll see how much like it's
Right,
no,
Have you been boiling this for a while now?
No, I just started it when you came. I just put
Okay.
it on.
But the chicken's already been.
No, it's
Cooked.
not. No, it wasn't cooked. This is bones that I bought the other day from backbones. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, this
You
is
take
really
the-
legit.
It,
This isn't pretend Avgolemono soup.
no,
This
no,
is you
no,
making
no,
your own.
yeah. Yeah, so, but you can, instead of this, you can put 2 chicken legs, like the thigh and the drumstick, skin off.
Skin off.
Or in this was here, they had a lot of fat on it, but I
Took it
cut
off. So take off
the
as much fat as
yeah,
possible.
Yeah. So
Okay.
wait for we put the when this boils we put the orzo in. Let me see, I didn't
Hold
bring
on,
it
let me pop. Okay, so what are you gonna put in?
Orzo. Imparati orzo in italiano orzo. You can find it in any store. Yeah.
So you won't put rice or anything like that?
Oh, you can make it for right, but lately you always make it with. Okay, come over here and see the fat. What's the fat?
Yeah, whatever it is.
This one would be in the if you don't skim it. Fai lo messa sto broth. We want.
Oh, so it'll be in the broth. So then
yeah.
you don't want that to be in the
No,
broth.
no, yeah.
And how long will you boil this for then?
Well, now I'll put the vegetables in and you boil for an hour and a half. Yeah.
Okay. So
Because the
as you
soup
do
only
that,
takes another 30
What
minutes.
vegetables do you have in here, Mom? You got tomatoes.
A little bit of tomatoes, onions, carrot, and celery.
And celery. So tomatoes, onions, carrots, and celery.
Yeah.
In the meantime, you keep
Yeah. Okay, now
skimming it.
skimming. Yeah. When you finish, you just put the vegetables in.
cook for one.
Well, because I use it, like when I, as I said, when I make chicken with kilopitas, and I put it and I keep it on for 2-3 hours. So, you know, I don't, but if you need it to make soup, you have to 1.5 hours at least, yeah. Okay. See, look at it now. I also take the,
Take as much out as possible.
as possible, yeah. Okay, then put
The more the better.
the vegetables in,
Cover it,
cover it.
and then it simmers, or how long?
Yeah, we have sweep an hour and a half, at least 1 hour to make the, yeah. So
at least an hour
Yeah.
to simmer, or you boil it.
No, boil, but simmer, or not boil, simmer at 3.
So you're gonna bring it to a boil, and then you're gonna let it simmer.
Simmer, yeah. But now I'm going to put it on the side because we have already the thing, and I'll cook it later.
So to explain, what's in this pot, you've already done all this work.
Yeah.
So you put in the chicken, you put in the vegetables, you let it
boil
go
for an
an
hour
hour and a half,
yeah.
and then you
you
basically strain
it and throw all this out.
throw it out, and then you kept it, and then what you have left is this.
This, yeah.
So that's what this
makes
becomes.
the avgolemono, yeah.
Now he tells me. So you're gonna let this pot now with the broth that you cooked the chicken for an hour and a half with the vegetables. Then you strained it, and then you've got you got this going.
The broth for the avgolemono soup.
Yes.
Or any soup. Put a little bit of water in here too.
So you're just gonna let that boil now.
Eh?
The next phase is once it starts to boil.
To boil, we'll put that and we'll finish that and we'll
How
start.
long will that cook for? The rice?
About 30 minutes.
Let's take a look. What is this? Orzo. Oh, okay, medium orzo.
Orzo, yeah.
So you can use orzo,
Yeah.
or
Or rice.
you can use rice. And if you use rice, again, 30 minutes in there. should
Yeah,
be
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
And it's not
Yeah.
cooked rice.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
you
no.
let the
that's
rice
right.
boil in there.
Yeah. No,
So you can use orzo or you can use rice.
Rice, yeah.
Okay, got
How
it.
much?
Yeah,
The whole packet.
Yeah. We'll put the whole packet.
Hold on. Okay, go.
And because we take all the fat off from the chicken, it needs some fat in there, some butter. So we'll put some butter there.
Okay, so all that's in there right now
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the stock.
And,
you added some more stock, a little bit of water, and now you're adding some butter.
Yeah.
And now it's boiling.
And salt and pepper.
So you add a little salt.
Is it
You reduced it.
strained one?
That's a little
I better
salt.
shut up.
What did you just say, Pops?
I better shut up.
Yeah. Let the
Salt and
too
pepper.
many cooks in the kitchen.
Spoil the soup.
Too many cooks.
Sorry, what else did you put in there?
Salt and pepper, that's
you put
all.
salt
Yeah,
and
yeah.
pepper,
That's
okay.
that's all whatever I do.
We gotta find bricklayer doors.
Okay, now the orzo is going in.
Usually, what I do is 1 handful for each person. Let's say 1, 2, 3,
You know, depends how much
4,
water you got in
yeah,
there.
5, 6.
Okay, so you got enough for 6 people in there.
And more. So maybe I put the whole thing in because you're going to take some home.
It's Europa είναι delicious, I bet you.
Ναι, μόνο να έχει ψηφία.
She made a nice tiropita here too.
It's Katerina's are different.
So you'll do that for now. You'll let that
Boil
for-
simmer.
well, not simmer for half an hour.
For half an hour, yeah.
Do we have to do anything
Let's
before
put
the
that-
half an hour is done? No.
For this one, no.
No.
No, just see it like a, like a.
Okay, half an
Stir
hour.
it. Stir it here and
We'll
there.
be back in a half an hour. Okay, look at that avgolemono is looking really good. It's been going for how long, Mom? 20 minutes now? 25 minutes?
Ναι, το βάλαμε 30 minutes και τελειώνει τώρα.
Oh, right. So it's been on for 20 minutes. Sitting at low, it's simmering. Mom's putting a little bit more salt. She's been tasting it, and she says, okay, it needs a little bit more salt.
Isn't it a little thick?
Ναι, είναι, πήγε αυτό τον ξέρω να το πω πάνω κάτω να φέρει.
So it's looking a little thick, as described by Nick. So Mom has sent Papu down to get a little bit more chicken broth to throw in there. The sous chef has gone downstairs. We'll see when he gets back up. So we've gone 30 minutes, but it's okay. We'll go through, we'll put a little bit more chicken broth in there. Nick, what else would you like to see us put on video? We're doing a little rice pudding, avgolemono, tarama. Tiropites. And baklava. I also want to see a little pasticcio. Oh yeah.
Moussaka's nice too.
Moussaka and tsureki.
Oh.
I gotta watch. We gotta film
But
it.
he's never made shureki here.
What?
Oh,
Mom, you don't make the tsureki here?
At the church.
Mom, when you make tsureki, you don't make it here?
No, I make it at the church. I buy it.
Can you make it here at all? Easy with the tiropitas, pops.
Good, good mom.
So, Papu went and got a little bit
Αυτό
more.
το έβαλα εντάξει μέσα.
How much should we put in?
Έβαλα καπ. Περίμενα το δούμε πώς είναι. Λιγάκι ακόμα. Okay.
Nice, so
Yeah.
it's not as thick.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're gonna thicken it up now.
Okay.
If it's thick already, and then you're gonna. Well, you're not gonna thicken it. So.
Are you gonna put anything else in the avgolemono, Mom?
No.
What about the
Μόνο το
lemon?
αυγά, τώρα
What
βολεύω.
about the lemon? I don't see any lemon.
That's what she's doing
Το
now.
λεμόνι είναι έτοιμο.
Oh, you've done the lemon. That's what I asked. So what's in there?
This is the lemon.
So how much lemon are you gonna put in there, Mom?
The whole thing. Είναι,
And how did you get the
That
lemon?
looks like half a cup or something.
two lemons, I think.
2 lemons you just squeezed?
Let's see. Πόσο είναι, yeah.
Yeah, I was
We'll
wondering,
see,
where's the
yeah.
lemon?
Ah,
So 2 lemons.
Είναι half a cup.
Double of fast soup.
Half a cup of lemon juice will go in it at the end, right?
Ναι, yeah. So, need the eggs πρώτα
The
τώρα.
eggs. That's the lemon juice is gonna go in the egg.
Eggs. Avgo.
Γιατί το λέμε
We're making
αυτό?
it, no, that's what I'm saying. We were saying avgolemono. I don't see any avga and I don't see any lemono. Now it's going. Okay, I get it. Now she tells me. How many eggs, Mom?
2-3 eggs, αλλά because είναι αρκετό, θα βάλουμε τα γιατί είναι μικρούλια τα αυγά, anyways.
So 3 eggs.
Okay, and now it's the important
Part.
part.
This is. Can you ruin it here?
Yes.
So then you beat the eggs.
Well, not when you beat the eggs, when you put, if you put the
Not to break.
thing,
I want you to explain. I want you to explain to me for a second. What could happen here?
break the egg. If you put, if you forget to put the lemon before you put the soup,
Soup?
thing,
You
it
can
will
ruin.
break.
You
Yeah,
can
you
ruin.
can. because we have too many things on the stove. Non το φέρνω, okay. Okay.
So you beat the eggs, then
Put
you
the
add
lemon.
half the lemon as
Yeah.
you continue to beat them, and then you put a little soup in there as well.
Yeah, soup. Yeah, you have to, before you put it in here, you have to put it in,
You have to cool it first.
You want it on?
yeah, one.
Oh!
Σταματά, σταμάτησε και εσύ λίγο.
Ο Νίκος, ναι, κουταλάκι, πάρε κουτάλι από εδώ. Έτσι, έτσι.
Oh yeah, really nice. Mm.
Το βάλαμε όλο το αυτό, δεν έπρεπε.
So it's basically
και
ready
too
to go.
thick, yeah.
It's a little thick.
Because
we put too much
too much
orzo.
orzo, yeah. Εγώ δεν βάζω τόσο πολύ, αλλά δεν πειράζει. Θα ρίξουμε λιγάκι chicken broth μέσα.
So that is Avgolemono
soup.
soup. This one's a little thick because we put a little too much orzo in it, but that's okay. We'll put a little bit more chicken broth. You can
Or water.
when you can go in the fridge, and then when you heat it up, you can put a little bit more water, and just to lighten it up a little bit. Depends on how thick you want it.
That's okay.
And there's the.
That's your chef.
Okay, there's the Avgolemono
pepper?
soup. Okay, so Mom, what if you don't want to, what if you're grossed out by chicken legs and chicken breasts, bones and stuff? What could you do?
You can use the ready-made chicken broth.
And you can add a little
And you
water.
can put, yeah, we'll add water and the butter because it doesn't have any butter in it.
I advise you to do that.
Yeah. And if you have chicken base, you can put a tablespoon
Yeah.
of chicken base.
So Pops, that's, you agree with that? You just, you don't
I
have
brought
to,
this thing up.
yeah, so what do you suggest? Instead of doing the
I
chicken?
suggest, instead of doing the chicken, go and get the chicken.
Making the chicken.
Boil it. Cut that to make
The broth.
the broth. Use the broth there, right there. It's made by, I worked with a guy at Hans once. And I seen him, he was making a sauce with ketchup. He was making some type of a sauce with ketchup. And I told him, with ketchup? He said to me, my friend, top chefs make
Sauce with
the
ketchup.
sauce and they make it this way. I kept my mouth shut. No, but I recommend.
And then you add a little bit more chicken stock, chicken base.
Yeah, you can
If
put
you have that,
To make it even more chickenier. Nice.
That was your idea,
the-
the chicken base.
oh, I don't know, I use that in everything, chicken base,
Chicken broth and chicken base. Okay.
chicken broth.
I used to, but I don't know, I didn't maybe you don't.
Okay, this is an important point when we talk about the Avgolemono soup. You can do it right from scratch. If you're making a whole chicken or you're doing something with chicken, you save the bones and then you can put it in the pot with the vegetables and then strain it and then save all that chicken broth. Or you can Costco's got chicken broth. You can buy a box of it, four different boxes. Put it in the fridge and it's always there. It's not scratch. It's not from scratch, but it's still probably pretty good, and that's what you can start with. Or you can go with the Campbell's, simple, no salt added.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Oh, this is the one from Costco. Yeah, you get from this Costco, you throw it in there. That's all you have to do. Try it both. Try it with this, see if it works, and then if it doesn't, then you can go buy a whole chicken from the butcher and do it that way.
And throw in some chicken base into that.
And Nick suggests throwing in a little bit of chicken base too. Give it a little bit more chicken flavor. Okay. Sounds good.
Pepper, yeah, you're in business.
Yeah. Okay. Good stuff. Thank you very much.